everybody, Tim Furlong coming back at you for my quarter turns. Due to the overwhelming response I received last week from the article around overcoming your procrastination, I thought I would go a little bit deeper because some of you were asking for specific strategies once you start working through some of your own limitations and some of the own challenges you faced with regards to procrastination. So today I'm going to share an 8-point plan of attack to overcome your procrastination and work through to get to the end goals that you're looking for. So let's get started. Number one, I want you to think about the next 30 to 45 days. Don't go too far out into the future. Sometimes 12, 18, 24 months can be overwhelming. To overcome procrastination, we got to think short term. So 30 to 45 days, list off all of your most important goals and objectives, the things that you really want to make some progress on, move towards, and the things that maybe you've been procrastinating on. That is step number one. Step two, prioritize them now. What are the one or two or maybe even three that are the most important, the ones that really stand out, the ones that if you cross them off the list, you're going to be fully energized, fired up, and engaged. And it's because of that energy that's going to propel you past some of your own personal procrastination. So now we've got the priorities. Let's go to step three. Create a detailed and specific timeline with benchmarks and dates and steps that you are going to be at during this process. Really map it out. Look at those next 30 to 45 days and be specific about it. Here's where I'm going to be by this week. Here's where I'm going to be by this date. This has to get turned in here. This is where I'm going to be there. Don't leave anything to chance here. This is your chance to really detail out your game plan and your roadmap. Once you have done this work, now I want you to think of all the excuses that you might have that would cause you to not get going. Right? You have these excuses. You know them very well. You've used them your entire life. I want you to list them all out. That echo chamber that goes on in your head, that conversation you have with yourself. You know your excuses. Write them down. Get them out in the open, because step 5 is going to be to come up with 3 specific strategies that you are going to utilize once that excuse shows up in your life. Okay? Be specific. 3 strategies. Don't just come up with one. I want you to have some options when that one excuse kind of plops right down in front of you and becomes that barrier to get moving. Next, on number 6, I want you to think about course corrections. Nothing is perfect. We're not designed for perfection. Consistency is more important here. And so build in an opportunity to make course corrections and adjustments. Things happen. Life happens. Changes happen. And so it's okay to adjust course a little bit, adjust your timeline, maybe even adjust your end game. Allow for that to happen. Don't beat yourself up when it happens, because you're going to make those course corrections. Number 7, sounds easy. Just do it. You've done all the work. You've put the plans together. Now it's time to just get started. You know that old Nike saying, just do it. It's the swoosh. Get going. Okay? And lastly, when you accomplish this goal, whatever it is, big, small, amazing, make sure that you take the time to celebrate success. Give yourself the pat on the back and, cheer it on, because that excitement and energy of the celebration is going to cause you to want to do this again. And remember, success leaves clues. If we pay attention to those clues, we'll keep duplicating over and over and over again. Look, it's not a straight line. It's not perfect. We all have our own levels of procrastination. That's the 8-point plan that's going to help you navigate those waters to get to the end goals that you're looking for. So until next time, here's to you and your continued success and working through that procrastination to the end game, one quarter turn at a time.